Hi, this is the week 5 presentation about Starbucks and the consumer loyalty program. This week, Blake and I are going to be presenting the topic of the Starbucks app and how they're using it to drive consumer loyalty. So within this presentation, we're going to talk about how Starbucks uses their mobile app to drive loyalty, brand success, and remain relevant through items like their mobile pay and go, personalization, My Starbucks Rewards program, and then using engagement, gamification, and AI customer insights to create consumer value. We're going to talk about if the modality of the program makes a difference, whether a card-based program or an app or digital-based program is more successful. And we're also going to take a look at their social media and how they use it to engage customer interaction and maybe different ways they might be able to use it to voice employee interaction. So up first, in 2013, Howard Schultz, the CEO of Starbucks, noticed technology's effects on the consumer behaviors. And from an app that they had already been using from 2011, they noticed its success in creating and increasing purchase frequency and driving loyalty for their brand. They worked to develop that app to contain their Star Rewards program, and they were able to invest money into that as a specific revenue driver and develop the app into what it is today. One of the most successful features about that app is the blend of several different features. What drives the use and the popularity of the program is the ease of its use and the convenience of all of the features for consumers and users. The mobile pay and ordering platform is really successful, very easy to use, and works with location services. And then from data that's collected in the app, they're able to personalize offers for users across several different platforms, like double star days and bonus challenges. And they're able to tailor promotions for their rewards program users, offer saved favorite orders, and then even give them the ability to gift cards to others, to friends, to other users, and to share their favorite orders and reorder them. They have more daily app users than Dunkin' or McDonald's, and that's largely attributed to their mobile pay and go system. So, app users can seamlessly order and pay through the app because of the location services, and this really allows consumers to fit Starbucks into their daily routines. The ability to pull up an order, know your closest location, put that order in on your app, and then use the app to pay makes it very easy and seamless. And in fact, if you look to the chart on the right, you'll notice that more loyalty program users in that app use Starbucks Pay instead of Apple Pay. With their ordering challenges, Starbucks can add gamification to their program and use that to increase sales and allow their rewards members to earn additional stars, driving loyalty and engagement. They'll put a timestamp or a deadline on those challenges, getting and driving repeat customers in a smaller period of time. And then they use the information and the success of that they collect to tailor engagements and strategies going forward. They offer customizations and favorited orders. They show a year in review, talking about what the favorite drink was, how many times they visited, how many points that they earned, and then even saying, like, how many are you going to earn next year? Can you beat your streak? And another really awesome feature is their secret menu. Customers, through customizations, create these special drinks that are kind of off menu, and they are shared and supported through social media so that others can order them too. And now these little secret menu items are even integrated into the reward app. On that main page, if you scroll down, you'll see, hey, this is a secret menu item. Why don't you try ordering it today? And that ties into their social media usage. They currently use campaigns within the major social media platforms to promote their unique focus and aesthetic within their stores. Starbucks has a strong presence on the major social media platforms, and data from 2022 shows they had 36 million page likes on Facebook, and then followers in the millions on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. And then they are growing a YouTube presence to promote some of their community and growth initiatives. And while they're present on LinkedIn, that's one area that they could potentially increase their social media presence. They use their social media to really push seasonal drinks, customization orders, those secret menu items, their free cups that they give away for holidays and other freebies. They really use their social media to engage their consumers really well. But they also rely on their employees to create an environment in their stores for their consumers. And they could potentially use LinkedIn to really create an environment and establish a brand for employees and really target people that they can bring in as partners and work as baristas to continue and support that.
Hey everyone, my name is Blake Logis, and I will be touching on the second two questions for this week's case analysis. The first being if Starbucks could have been as successful if it had offered only a physical Starbucks rewards card and never introduced an app. First, I want to touch on the image above, where there's a consistent trend across the board, which is the more frequent the customer, the more they prefer the app. Starbucks would never have been able to reach the growth that they've reached to today if they limited themselves to a physical card and didn't offer an app. Through both outlets, the users could get points for future purchases, but lessening the amount of time the user has to be in the store waiting for their order is the opportunity cost that so many consumers prefer. They also would have struggled to keep up with their competitors that went digital. It's already been 16 years since Starbucks made their app available to the consumer and 13 years since Dunkin' did so, which was in response of the success that Starbucks had with their app. Even if Starbucks never created their own app, it would have been only a matter of time until their competitors did so, as we live in a predominantly digital world. Now, there are a few different features and rewards that are most different to staying relevant to customers in the future. The first feature is customer data because of its ability to make the user's experience completely customized with their favorite products. This makes the user feel a sense of connection and understanding, which makes them feel valued. This sense of value is a strong contributor to why customer loyalty this sense of value is a strong contributor to customer loyalty because this experience doesn't come out of nowhere. This comes after numerous uses of the app where the consumer is inclined to believe that if they tried to transition to a competitor, it would take just as long to have that data collected and experience what they were with their previous app. Next, not limiting their rewards is a huge factor in staying relevant to consumers because the second consumers can no longer achieve them is the second that they're downloading a competitor's app. Perks are a big draw to consumers these days as they can purchase things digitally from anywhere in the world, which is why companies have to evolve in the ways they could be offered. A popular one today that is offered in numerous industries is buy one get one free, also known as BOGO. Many retailers have decided to pursue this promotion because it leads a customer towards a preferred item that they'd be having twice in a short period of time. Unfortunately for the consumer, this could lead to addiction, but for the business, it leads to loyalty. Another popular reward these days is percentage sales for members of their loyalty program. For example, they might get 20% off the purchase solely from being a member of the company's rewards program. The last reward I'll be touching on is the early payments discount, where customers may be provided a discount for paying their bill early, which promotes the customer to make repeated purchases. All in all, a digital platform for a business in 2025, with Starbucks being our example this week, is essential because the ease of use, the effect on social media presence, the convenience of ordering from anywhere for the consumer, and the simplified manner of tracking their customers' rewards and data.